Well, so protecting your IP is a general broad concept because IP can be broken down into different things such as copyright, patents, so on and so forth. Typically, again, probably the best way to protect your innovation is through a patent. For example, if you have an app, your app, everything that's coded will be protected by copyright, but copyright protects the expression of the idea. So someone can take the concept, just code differently, and they'll have a competing product on the market without infringing your rights. So again, if you want to protect your concept, you got to go through the patent route, and then it may be harder to copy what you've done. The tricky part with a patent, though, is you can't have a public disclosure of your invention prior to filing your patent application. So if you're going through crowdfunding, if you're going to give access to, like we were discussing before going on the air, your prototypes, certain specifications, that might be a public disclosure of your invention, which is going to make it difficult to obtain a patent in a lot of countries. I'll leave it at that for the purposes of this interview. It's a bit more complicated, but I'll leave it at that. And the other thing I would say also, so it's easy in a crowdfunding situation, it's easy to understand that it's a public disclosure because you're putting everything on a website. So what you need to do theoretically, if possible, is file your patent application first before going public. The only thing I want to add to that is that public disclosure can be a conversation between the few people that we have in this room that we cannot see on the camera. A conversation between 2-3 individuals is going to be or can be a public disclosure for the purposes of patent laws. So that's very important for people to understand. Even pitching, even discussing with your family on a Friday night is going to be public disclosure. So you have to try and avoid that prior to filing a patent application, if possible.
Awesome. What's the most important thing the startup can do to prepare for a patent?
I think the most important thing they can do, I would read a lot of patent applications, first of all, and patents. Everything that's available online, you can go on the, just punch US patents, for example, in Google, and that's going to bring you to the US Patent Office database. You're going to make your way to the database, and then you can look at what is in the description of a patent or a patent application. And the reason I'm saying that is oftentimes when clients, clients generally, not necessarily startups, go to the patent agent to file a patent application, they'll provide a description of what the invention does, not how it does it. And the best way to minimize the cost is to really explain how the invention works, not what it does. And to understand what kind of information your patent agent will need to work, again, the best thing is just to review patents out there in your field. That's going to give you a very good understanding of what you need to do. And if you do it properly, that's going to minimize costs down the line.